Good morning, this is Dwight. Um, I decided I like these early morning meditations when I just go into that stillness and silence of the Christ. And some wonderful things come from that stillness and silence. And I try recording them by pen and then to ideally put them on word processor so I can send them out. I haven't been successful with that. So I thought this morning I'm going to try recording one of these and see what it looks like and then see if I want to share it. So my name is Dwight. I live in Richmond, Virginia. I've been a advocate of Christ Letters since February of 2006. Before that time, I had started with religious science, science of mind, since 1984. I do the math, and I'm still active with that, teaching and listening. And before that was my best friend, Jesus. I mean, that guy, I just got such an intimate relationship with him that I really understood what he was saying in the Gospels. He told me to know the truth, it would set me free. And I thought, well, I want to know the truth, and he's the one telling me he's got it. So he's the one I'm going to listen to, not the ministers, not the teachers, not the peers, but just go with Jesus. And as I tuned into him, I would have him sit on my bed with me and have a dialogue. And then I got to the point where Jesus was like inside of me and I could feel, I thought, what does it feel like to be Jesus? And what does that feel like? What is that immense peace beyond understanding? Wow. As I imagined what that feeling was, I experienced the feeling. And now it's like, okay, now I know what it is. Now what's going to give that to me? Because when it gives that to me, that must be the truth that makes me free. So this evolution, I went backwards from it, but right now I'm very active with Christ Letters. Each one has their own significance. Science of Mind told me that the Christ of Jesus that I believed in was not only in him and manifesting all that he did, said, and was, it's also within me. That same presence, that same Father, that same God essence, by whatever name. And so it taught me that my thoughts are power when I put feeling to them, and that through this I create my life, my relationships, my experiences and situations in life. And if I don't like what I'm in, there's that within me that knows how to release me in love and peace and joy without disturbing anyone or anything else, but just being. So that's all great. And now Christ Letters come along and adds even to that state of evolution, that dimension. And Christ is saying, this is who you are to be all the time. You're always to be peace, joy, happiness, love, all this goodness. There's a great humbleness in that. There's a great humility to just feel and experience how non-judgmental this love is. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't care. It doesn't care what I don't do. It doesn't care. It becomes that which I want to be. And I can do that from the physical dimension, and it becomes the world that we now have. But as I do that from the Christ dimension, the ascended dimension, the peace that I have within me, the joy, the happiness, the love, is in everyone. Everyone recognizes it, and everyone is this to one another. It's a beautiful experience to know with absolute knowingness the God that is us. We cannot not be God. I love that statement. We cannot not be God. God is everywhere present. God is conscious, loving intelligence. God has a power to bring itself from the seeming invisible into form. And everything starts with the invisible, because before the visible can be, there has to be the idea. And this idea we can call God, first cause, Christ, the highest and best. So that's a neat introduction. I think I will share this. thank you for being with me. Yeah, thank you for being with me. I'll see you in meditation.